We're down to 4 in the Waratah League Women's competition for 2025. We have a semi-final to decide who will head to tomorrow's grand final. Will it be the Central Coast Waves or the Port Macquarie Dolphins? Stay with us for the next couple of hours and find out. Dolphins in yellow, Waves in blue. I'm Mike Sheen. Justin Pineda is alongside me. JP, good evening and welcome. Looking forward to this one.
Looking for a close encounter between both these sides, and let's just hope hoping for a great game of basketball here this evening.
Indeed, we're ready for tip-off. As I said, Dolphins in yellow, Waves in blue. Home court advantage for the Waves, a boisterous home crowd, and we're away. Tip goes the way of the Dolphins to our left in the opening quarter. They decide to put it through their hands. That's Ruby Aaron, the point guard. Thought about the three for a moment. Reynolds tried to bank it off the window, doesn't get it. Now the Waves bring it up court. Paris Whitwer kicks it to the right wing. Bounce pass is nice. Joni Whitwer kicks it out wide. Goddard, no. Waves turnover possession, one possession each, no score on the board. 32 seconds gone.
It's just which team can sort of execute. You just sense at the moment, Mike, as expected, it's a semi-final, one game elimination, winner moves on, loser loses their season. The sense of nerves of which team can settle down first will be the important key in this first quarter.
Reynolds for three, top of the arc, doesn't go. Rebound goes the way of the Dolphins. Now they work it back once again, a fresh 14 on the clock, and they turn it over here. We've got a whistle, first foul of the day. .34 picks up the foul. That's Ruby Aaron. First foul of the night to the Dolphins. Central Coast bring it up court. There's Paris Whitwer. Goddard kicks out. Katia for two. No, doesn't drop. We've got a whistle out of bounds.
Still no baskets here, Mike, but both these teams just slowly trying to find their offense, trying to execute plays. It's just, again, we sense the jittery stuff from both these sides. It's a very important game.
Reynolds hit and spin drive, 2 points. Nice work there from the import, Tiffany Reynolds. Opens the account. 2-0 visitors lead. We've had 1:35 in the first. Kick out Goddard. Puts it up. Reynolds with the rebound. Home crowd making plenty of noise early.
I think she was trying to make the pass, but he actually tipped the defender's hand that went into the basket there, Mike.
Okay, I was trying to pick up who that was. I looked away for a moment. That's Maddie Goddard driving, tries to lay it off the window, wins the rebound, stays in Port Macquarie ball. Reynolds drives, doesn't get the user-friendly roll. Nice drive there from Reynolds, couldn't get the bucket to drop. They lead at 4-0 Port Macquarie. 2.5 gone first quarter. Foul called on the Dolphins. Looks like it's on number 9. So that's on Cara McElroy. That's her first for the night. Waves have it from the side. Joni Whitwer. Back to Paris for three. No, doesn't go. Now the Dolphins, 4-0 lead. Pryor, back to Reynolds. Point guard looked inside. Katia comes up with it. And we're going to have a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow going the way of the Waves.
Good hustle on the floor there. Hunting down that loose ball. Solids.
There's a floor wiper out. Now, I think that was Pryor for the Dolphins.
That second basket?
Yes. I think that was her. We credit her with the 2 points. So it's Waves ball. Paris Whitwer swings round Katia, loses the handle, whistle comes. Again, that's on number 9, Cara McElroy. That's her second.
Third team foul in this quarter already, Mike.
Yes. And we've got a substitution for the Dolphins. Checking out is that's Cara McElroy. Jordan McAnally comes in number 10. The Waves have it though. Joni Whitwer to Paris. Back to Joni. Katia sets a high block. Shot clock at 2. They get it up. Hit the side of the backboard.
Turnover.
It should be a Dolphins ball, and he's on the baseline. 6:48 remaining in the first. Port leads at 4-0. Mike Sheen, Justin Pineda with you tonight. On the Basketball New South Wales YouTube channel, Ruby Aaron working hard inside, draws the foul. Katie Bailey draws her first foul, and it will be Port Macquarie to the line for 2 through Ruby Aaron.
What the Dolphins are doing well here, Mike, is they see their open play to paint. They just give it inside and see what they can try and muster up. I'm liking how the Dolphins are playing. Just bringing the ball inside, try and look for that basket inside, not looking for those the 3-point shot.
Aaron makes the pair. She has 2 points. 2 from 2 from the line. And the Waves trail by 6. Bailey, that's Katie, banks it in for 2. First points for the home side. Comes after 3.5 minutes. They're finally on the board, the home side. That'll settle the nerves. Erin kicks it out. Nice little mid-range jumper. We've got a foul off the ball. Erin drew the foul. Number 10. So it'll be baseline ball for the Dolphins. Reynolds was the target. Paris Whitwer picked the pocket. Did it nicely. Joni Whitwer over halfway. Decides to take them on, goes herself. Count it and 1! Count that and 1 to come.
Great decision to go all the way to the basket. There was an open play on the wing there because almost like tuck the ball inside. He goes, I'll get the basket. And likely well done. The way the Dolphins committed the foul and the and 1 here, Mike, and home side will be hopefully trailing by 1.
And they are. 3-point play comes good. Subs for the Dolphins. Checking in is Katie Gallard and Georgie Salinger, who they forgot in the intros earlier this evening. The Waves fans making plenty of noise here at Niagara Park. The place is a rockin' early on. Reynolds, right side, drives, puts up a tough shot. Tiffany Reynolds, do you mind 2 more?
Nice use of the glass there, nice soft touch, and just gently rolls in.
Now the Waves looking to reply. Joni Whitwer for 3. Katia the rebound, goes to work herself, can't put it in. Waves ball. Turnover comes from the Dolphins. In fact, it'll be a Waves ball on the side. Dolphins turning it over. Ed Forcadilla in charge of the Dolphin. In fact, in charge of the Waves. A nice cut to the hoop. Katia with the putback. 2 and 1 to come. Oh, that was nice.
Great work there from Paris with her. Just at the right position, getting that in that rebound position. Just went straight up there, Mike, and got the contact. And for the and 1 and a chance to tie this ball game up at 8 as we've got a substitution going on here for the Dolphins.
So it'll be Joni, it'll be Jordan McAnally sitting down with 2 fouls. Coming in is... just trying to pick up who there. She missed the free throw there. Whitworth. In fact, it was Lini Katia missing the and one. So it's 8 plays, 7 Dolphins by a point. Katia. No, it's Paris Whitworth with the touch. I'm not even going to try and save that one from our commentary position.
I was about to get my hands on that one, Mike.
"13 seconds on the shot clock." You might have heard that in the background. Rubier into inbound. Reynolds back to Aaron. Wants to work right side, trying to get free. Needs some help, does get it in the form of Salinger. Shot clock to 2 and 1 and turnover. Ruby Aaron won't get it away in time. That won't count. Shot clock violation. Waves bring the pressure. 4:38 remaining in the first. Dolphins lead at 8-7.
The Waves are picking up their defensively in the last several possessions down on the defensive end. I'm quite liking it. It's just, if they can just continue what they're doing offensively, just driving inside of the paint, that's where the Waves are doing excellent well. Just get inside of the paint. As they've got 14 on the clock here, Mike.
Nice turnaround jumper, doesn't go. Wouldn't drop there for the Waves now. Reynolds brings it up court. Dolphins lead by 1, decides to attack the rim herself, puts it up, wanted the whistle, didn't get it. Now the Waves, Katie Bailey drives, takes on Salinger, the kick out, open 3, no, short end. Emma Bailey was short. Rebound comes from Taylor Pettit, still working inside. Jump ball. It'll be Port Macquarie ball. This has been an up-tempo start to the semi-final. You wouldn't expect much less, and they haven't disappointed so far.
Both teams running up and down, Mike. You just think they can't continue on playing like this for the next 3 quarters like this pace. You expect the pace starters like...
No, draws the foul.
But again, but that's what the Dolphins have been doing so well. Once they get into that paint, they get that contact and try and convert on that opportunity.
Maddie Goddard takes a seat for the Waves. Checking in Xanthi Fitzgerald. Her into the line for 2. Makes the first. She has 3 points so far. Ruby Aaron make it 4. She has 4 from 4 from the line. That's her tally tonight. Waves trail by 3. Not anymore, they don't. Paris Whitworth for 3. Nails the first one of the night. The return serve. Oh, yes. Kelly Gillard. Return serve. We'll see you and call that. 13-10 Dolphins. 3:05 remaining. Nice drive to the hoop there from Katie Bailey. Draws the foul. Foul on number 8. That's Kelly Gillard, her first foul of the night. Timeout, Dolphins. 3:05 remaining in the first. It's Port Macquarie 13, Central Coast 10.
Great pace, great tempo. I was about to say, it's just, to me, it's just like you're expecting later on in the game, I'm expecting probably the pace just to slow down and watch this game being a half court. I've been very impressed at the moment. I think it's Reynolds in the 12 jersey. Again, talking about commanding the paint. She's commanding the paint. And the defenders for the Waves just committing the double team. And she's been able to find that open player just outside on that free throw angle or on the corner 3. I think if I was the Central Coast Waves, be careful on that double team because I just feel like if Reynolds finds that open player, you know that it's good night and the basket is in. But gee whiz, Mike, they've shaken off the nerves here and This is just run and gun, up and down.
I love the music being played by the court announcer. Somebody's got a sense of humour here at Niagara Park tonight.
We all got to have a sense of humour, Mike. North.
Port Macquarie in the bonus early in the first, or 3 minutes remaining in the first. So it'll be Katie Bailey to the line for 2. Makes the first. Let's make it a 1-point game. Rattles it in. 2 from 2 from the line for Katie Bailey. 4 points for her. And she'll take a seat after that. Checking in is Gabby Ferris in the 12. Now Port Macquarie trying to swing it around the arc. Jasmine King in the 5 handling. Erin back inside Reynolds. The kick out. Nice fake for 2. Count it. Nice play there. Jasmine King for 2 opens her account.
Mike, is the bank open on a Saturday?
Well, it is tonight.
I like it.
I think they like it too. There's a foul and a charge.
Oh.
Foul on 15 blue. Taylor Pettit for the charge. Court announcer letting me down there. I'm disappointed.
Had the defensive position, and I think the referee was on the spot, had the defensive position and sort of made the contact there. So it's oh no.
Turnover
oh no.
The inbounds. Reynolds knew as soon as she'd done it, she tried to save it. And it'll be a Waves ball from the side. 2:36 remaining in the first. Port 15, Waves 12. Mike Sheen, Justin Pineda with you tonight. I hope you're enjoying the coverage. Emma Bailey inbounds. Ferris under pressure. Shot clock to 10. Ferris wheeling and dealing. Did she travel? No. Draws the foul.
Foul on the floor.
Foul on number 14. That's Georgie Salinger. Her first.
No. Nice shooting foul here, Mike.
Yes. So Waves to the line for 2 more. Ferris opens her account with 1. Looking to make it a second. And does. She's 2 from 2 from the line as well. Ruby Erin playing point guard. Reynolds working as a forward. Had to kick out wide. 3 was offline. That was a wide 3 there from Port Macquarie. Shot, foul, 3 shots to come. The foul on Salinger, that's her second. Salinger going to take a seat.
18 fouls in this quarter, Mike.
Yes. It's Fitzgerald at the line making the first. To put the Waves in front for the first time. Makes it. 2:01 remaining first term. Waves 16, Dolphins 15.
First lead of the game for the Wave.
3 for 3.
Oh, shooting a three-point shooter.
Not a smart play. Dolphins through Ruby Erin. Brings it up court. Right-hand side. Jasmine King. Reynolds couldn't handle. Couldn't control it. Waves have it. They've got some momentum here, the home side. 1:46 remaining in the first. Goddard drives. Doesn't get the friendly roll. Foul off the ball. Foul on the Waves. Foul on Taylor Pettit. That's her second.
Bonus.
Both teams in the bonus now, so we'll walk the 94 feet to the other end.
The easiest 2-pointers, or I probably shouldn't say that easy.
No. Still got to make them.
Still to make them.
So it'll be Kelly Gillard to the line for 2. Taking his seat is Taylor Pettit with 2 fouls to her name for the Waves. First is made. 4 points for Kelly Gillard so far tonight. Oh, rat-a-tat, down she goes, make it 5. It's not Damon Lowry levels, but it was getting in those areas.
I knew you were going to reference that. I knew in the back of my mind you were going to reference that, Mike.
Goddard can't reel it in. Dolphins ball. It wasn't that bad, JP, but it was heading in those areas. 1:28 remaining. Good evening, Damon, if you're watching.
Coach of the Australian 3-on-3 basketball team, if I'm correct.
I think you might be right there, actually, yes. Substitution for the Waves. Checking in Joni Whitworth, checking out Emma Bailey. Tiffany Reynolds on the ball, drives left-hand side. Kick out is nice. Luca Pryor dishes off. They've got to get it out quickly. Erin resets. Down to 9 on the shot clock. Trapped. Did she travel? No. Yes. I thought she did. Then the referee stopped. I waited for the signal, and it came. Square at 17, 68 seconds to go.
I just think if the quarter broke, I reckon both these teams will try and like to cut down on their turnovers.
Hasn't been, as we say that one will go off the Waves and out for a turnover once again to the Dolphins. 1:01 remaining first term, 17-17 the scoreline. Mike Sheen, Justin Pineda with you tonight from a noisy Niagara Park.
Prime time
Saturday night hoops. How good is it? Luca Pryor, Ruby Erin decides to take on Goddard. Hit and spin, squeezed into a gap that wasn't there. Couldn't get the shot to drop. Couldn't get it to go, Ruby Erin. Now at the other end, the Waves. For 3, no. Joni Whitworth couldn't hit. Dolphins have not the last possession. There's about 9 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock down to 13 and 12. Erin bustling hard inside, can't get the bounce to go her way. They get a fresh 13 and they'll turn it over. Waves, last play, shot clock's off, down to 8 seconds. Bailey, counted and one! Counted and one! Woo!
The basketball's winning in a spin cycle as Bailey gets the N1. And the Wave here, Michael, finishing the stronger in the last 60 to 90 seconds. So, as we see some... Thought I saw a sub, but no. Got 7-1. This is to make this a 3-point lead.
And she does. 3 from 3 for the line, from the line for Katie Bailey. 7 points for her. Final seconds, you can hear the countdown. They'll need to get the shot off quickly. They won't get time, will they? Oh, no. The foul drawn with 0 on the clock. Foul on number 9. Cara McElroy, that's her 3rd. No, in fact, apologies, look at the wrong screen there. That's Maddie Goddard, her 1st. Now, I think they're just checking the game clock. Because when I looked up, it was 0.
0.23.
Was it 0.2? I looked up, it was 0.
0 something.
We had donuts on the board, so...
What sort of donuts, Mike?
Not the ones I want. If anyone can find a dozen or so, I'll take a hit. So it'll be free throws for Jordan McAnally.
To be honest, I thought it was maybe 0.4, 0.5 on the clock, but it's hard for a timekeeper to stop the clock on an instant on a dime.
By the time I looked up, it was showing 0s, so I didn't see what it was actually at.
It was definitely less than a second.
Yeah, certainly under 1 second, but let's see what they set it at. It'll be McAnally at the line for 2.
Here he comes, Mike. We're down to 10.
Final play of the first quarter. Substitution for the Dolphins, checking in Chelsea McCurdy for Ruby Aaron.
Definitely not 3.4 left on the clock, Mike.
No.
Ooh.
0.9.
I think you can lose a couple. Oh, yep, that's fair.
0.4.
That's fair.
I'm happy with that.
That's fair.
0.4, yeah. Port Macquarie's not arguing, so they'll cop that. 0.4 is what we're running. So it'll be McAnally for 2. Okay, yeah, shooting 2. That's what I thought. A little bit of confusion in the keyway there. McAnally misses the first. Smart foul on the stroke of quarter time. Makes the second. So 0.4 on the clock. They won't even get a look at a shot. That is quarter time here at Niagara Park. The Women's Waratah League semi-final. And it's Central Coast leading Port Macquarie 20 points to 18. Justin Pineda.
I just think turnovers on both these sides have got to come down a notch. I think both these teams are throwing non-necessary passes that need to be. And to me, I think the ones that impressive me, especially with the Dolphins, is where they bring in the ball inside the paint, and it's like out of they little shake and bake. Reynolds gets double teamed and she kicks it out, or other players there just look to explore. I think what the Waves are doing really well, Mike, to me, especially on the fast break, especially from a missed shot there from the Finns. They're just running and gunning down the clock and getting down the layups. And I think in it as well, too, both teams will reiterate, we've got to cut down on our fouls. I think I was noticing on your personal fouls, I think it was Dolphins, the Port Macquarie Dolphins had 8 or 9 fouls in that first quarter. Yeah, I think both these teams got to trim it down. 9. And I think there are 3 players on 2 fouls. So yeah, you can't. If you're 3 players on 2 fouls, you can't commit a third early stages into the second.
Taylor Pettit, the only Waves player with multiple fouls at the moment. Whereas for the Dolphins, McElroy, McAnally and Salinger all have 2. Gillard, Pryor and Aaron 1 apiece in the foul count. Checking the scoring stats, been fairly even. Nobody's really dominated. Kelly Gillard 5 for the Dolphins, Aaron with 4. While for the Waves, Katie Bailey with 7. She's the game-high leading scorer. In fact, they've made it 2018.
What did you have 2017 on your scoreboard?
No,
Mike?
I think I've written down 2018, so that's correct. I thought they changed it, but I don't think they have. So we're ready for the second quarter. 20 plays, 18 Waves by a bucket. In the Women's Waratah League semi-final. The winner will play either Canberra or Queanbeyan in tomorrow's final at 1 p.m. at Terrigal. You were over at Terrigal earlier today, JP?
Yes, I certainly was. And that place was pumping.
I might have to make the trip across tomorrow afternoon once I'm finished here with the Wheelchair League Division 2 tournament. Ball inside, aimed for Katia. Bodies on the deck, it'll be Waves ball. Shot clock at 16. Got a foul.
Didn't say a number there, Mike.
I thought I saw, I think it might have been, no, I thought it was 34, but I might be, I'm not sure who that was. It was their first personal. For 3, Joni Whitler can't hit. Tiffany Reynolds drives. The fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Did a lap of honour and decided not to take the medal.
Reynolds did everything right. Got the contact. She was in her sweet spot. It's just the bucket didn't go. If you're the Dolphins, keep feeding her the ball in the paint, and she'll just dominate in there.
Reynolds to the line. Makes the first. First free throw of the night for Tiffany Reynolds. 3 points for her. Makes it 4. And we're all square. 9:33 remaining in the second. 20 plays 20 in the women's semi-final. Paris Whitwell inside Lini Katia. No. Second effort. Doesn't go either. Now it's Ruby Erin driving. Takes on the defence. Gets it to count.
Great bucket there. She was looking for the and one, but great work with Erin just holding the handle of the board. Just get the angle of that layup.
Katia tried to thread the needle. Ball's on the deck. Katia wins it back. Whitworth for 2. Can't make it. Whistle. Home fans crying for a foul. Foul's on number 12, Tiffany Reynolds. That's her first.
Team second.
2 for the quarter. Katia on the deck. No foul. Play on the call. Goddard. Marked by Erin. Swings it to Joni Whitwer. Shot clock down to 5. Inside to Katia. 1 bounce. Draws the foul. Did well. Number 10. That's her third, Jordan McAnally.
Big call from the coaching staff. I think she's probably
being going to the bench. And McAnally will check out. It'll be Cara McElroy back in.
I understand. You can't risk it.
No, certainly not. Lini Katia to the line for 2. Makes the first. First free throw of the evening for her. No, doesn't make the second. So 1 of 2 for Lini Katia. She has 1 from 3 from the line. 3 points to her name tonight. Erin took a trip around the world through the hands. 33. Paris Whitworth, second foul of the night. So it's Cara McElroy at the line, making the first. To make it a 3-point lead for the visitors. Rattles it in. She opens her account from the stripe. And it's a 3-point margin. Port Macquarie 24, Central Coast 21. Bailey kicks out. The 3 short to the front. Goes out. It'll be Dolphins ball.
Still both these teams just not handling the ball well at the moment. Still those talking about turnovers in the first quarter. Still these teams giving away sloppy ball.
Erin on the whirling dervish. Couldn't make it go. Now the Waves.
Oh, what a pass.
End. For 3. They're all behind it. Nobody got on the end of it. Dolphins ball. Reynolds. Erin. That's a travel. Tried to sell it, but nobody bought it.
That candy wasn't going to be stolen from there, Mike.
No.
Nor the jelly babies.
That was out of date.
Yes, absolutely. And I would, as they say, out of date, don't touch those.
No. Waves ball from the side. 7:35 remaining in the second. Waves trail 21-24. Nice drive to the bucket. Doesn't go. That was Maddie Goddard. It's Waves ball from the baseline. 14 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ruby Erin. Nearly picked the pocket herself.
Good decision.
Nice little give and go there. Timeout called by the Waves. Port Macquarie extending their lead. Cara McElroy with the two there. The give from Ruby Erin. She's up to 4 points. It's 26-21. Waves trail. 7:17 remaining in the second quarter as the mascot comes out.
Can I confirm
Niagara
something,
Park.
Mike?
Yes.
I don't think that's me.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, it's just the turnovers to me are killing both sides still. And I just think I want the Waves to continue what they're doing, just continue to feed into the paint. And to me, it's like, keep feeding into Katia when she's inside that paint. Because once she's in that paint, you know that the Dolphins are going to force to double team. And you know you probably have your corners on the three there, or someone that's going to cut inside the paint with that give and go. So if they could just keep feeding Katia.
I'm surprised Port Macquarie hasn't brought in Harriet Adney yet to go size for size. A big body up against a big body in Katia. She's still on the bench. Hasn't taken the training shirt off yet, Harriet Adney. That could be a change the Waves might have to deal with. They have the ball right now. Mid-range jumper from Paris Whitworth didn't go. Port Macquarie off hands, turned over, Waves away. 1 on 3. Now the support comes, Joni Whitworth. Back to Maddie Goddard, through the hands. Now Paris Whitworth, screen set. Katia, a long way from home, she won't take the shot there. She'll give it off, Goddard with the pie floater. Add the sauce! Add the sauce on that and give me some chips to go with it.
Barbecue or tomato, Mike?
Barbecue every day.
Thank you very much.
23-26, 6.5 to go in the second. Now the Waves. The chant goes up for defence. Katia comes up with it. She's going to say travel on Katia. Had 2 goes at it. I reckon that's right. She grabbed it, then let it go, and grabbed it back. I reckon that's a correct call there from the referee.
The floor wipers.
Floor wipers having a kip off to the side. Couple of the Waves just pointing out the spots that need some.
Try at the web spots.
Attention, yeah, some attention. So it'll be baseline ball for the Dolphins. She needs to get it in quickly. Reynolds, Ruby Erin drives baseline, takes on Paris Whitworth, can't get through. Ball comes out, McCurdy, got it. Nice work, Chelsea McCurdy.
Great use of the backboard. Using it as a friend.
Her first bucket of the night. And the ball will trickle over the sideline in front of us. So Waves have possession on the side. Lini Katia taking a seat for the Waves. And I think it's Taylor Pettit back in 15. Maddie Goddard. Paris Whitworth trying to find her way through. Kicks out to Joni for 3. Fouled again. Foul on on Emma Bailey. That's her first.
Second
No,
time.
that's her second, in fact.
Second time that the Dolphins found a 3-point shooter.
Yes, not a smart play. So it'll be Whitworth to the line for 3. 5:48 remaining in the second. Makes the first. 2 of 2 from the line so far tonight for 5 points. Makes the second. And the third. Completes the treble. She goes to 6 points. And it's a 2-point game. Port Macquarie 28, Central Coast 26. McCurdy, Reynolds, Aaron for three. No. Rebound. And the putback was nice. That was Cara McElroy with the putback for two.
Right place, right time. Great ball movement there from the Dolphins.
Sillimos, nice movement. Now they work it inside here, the Waves. A high ball, lob pass, work through. Goddard looked good off the hand. Rebound, fresh 14 for the Waves. Joni Whitwer thought about it, decided against it. Shot clock to 8 and 6 and 5. Screen set, they kick it out. They need to get the shot up. Oh, it hit the backboard. They get a fresh 14, the Waves. Done very well. That's Maddie Goddard. Wheeling and dealing. Shot goes up, this time short. Port Macquarie finally get a rebound.
In those possessions,
I
Mike,
say thank goodness.
there was like no plays organised. It's just, here's take your shot, take your shot. Not good offense there.
Ruby Aaron on the whirling dervish. Count that for two. Oh, that was nice. She goes up to 8 points.
Dolphins feeding that ball inside the paint. They're getting those easy twos.
Katie Bailey on the left, can't get it up, draws the foul on McCurdy.
Bonus?
I think both teams are in the bonus. No. In fact, I think the Dolphins are in the bonus now. So it'll be Katie Bailey at the line for two. This is the first. Makes the second. Four from five from the line for Katie Bailey, 8 points.
Gillard back on the floor, Mike.
Got that. Port leads at 32-27, 4 minutes remaining in the second. They'll be cheering in the Hastings Valley travel against the Dolphins. They'll be cheering up on the Hastings coast. I like what they see from their girls in yellow and blue tonight.
Well, it's just very simple, Mike. Basketball's a simple game. You feed the ball into the paint, and that's where the Dolphins are doing their damage thus far in this game, thus far.
Dolphins in the bonus, 3:50 remaining. Can the Waves take advantage of that? Katie Bailey takes on Ruby Aaron, not given an inch. Shot clock to 10. Oh, did a lap of honour and rattled out. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes the way of the Dolphins. We've had 4 possession arrow changes.
4 possession arrow changes? Oh, my God.
Yes, we've had 4. I think that's the second one in this quarter. The defence chant goes up. Nice little left-hander there coming up from Callie Gillard. Adds 2 points to her tally. She goes to 7. 34-27, Port Macquarie leads it. Long three, doesn't like it. Gabby Ferris can't hit the three. Tiffany Reynolds. The import drives, kicks, and that one ends up on the cafeteria. Timeout Dolphins.
Just a question, Mike. How many threes have the Wave made thus far in this game with attempts?
I don't have attempts. I think they've hit 1 3 tonight.
1 3, well...
From, I don't know how many attempts, but
attempts,
quite a few.
It's quite a few, yeah. If you've only made 1 3 from maybe your vast 5 or 6 attempts, that for me, something tells me from a staff list, you've got to try and cut that out. And again, bring the ball inside the paint. And like I said, make them do, and try and get the defenders to commit into the paint, and just get one of your your guards just to run a bit of the angle, because just at the moment that free ball's not working. And just, I know, sorry, Mike, for putting you again on the spot. How many threes have the Dolphins made as well?
Not many.
1 or 2?
I've got it at 1 at the moment.
1, but to me is they're doing the smart thing. Again, I'm going to be sounding like a broken record. They keep bringing the ball inside the paint. They're committing the wave defenders. So either they commit the foul or they lay in the basket through, and they're getting in really good positions just outside of that charge circle.
Trying to keep up with all the fouls on my sheet here, and there's a...
Too many to count.
It's a lot. The Waves have it, though. We know that, and the score is 34-27 in favour of Port Macquarie. Gabby Ferris throws it up and puts it in for 2. Her first field goal of the night. She goes to 4 points. Foul there on Ferris. That's her first. Riviere into... Nope.
Just double checking the foul.
Yes, they had the right player. Just wanted the score bench, just wanted to make sure it was correct. It was on number 12, Gabby Ferris. Reynolds, the other number 12 for 3. Doesn't hit.
Heads up basketball.
Yes.
First 14 on the clock. They're leading by 5. Here the Dolphins. Oh!
Ruby Erin draws the foul. I think that's going to be on Lini Katia. No, it's on number 10, which is on Joni Whitwer. That should be her second. That is. And she'll take a seat at the same time. And I think that's Emma Bailey in for the Waves. Ruby Erin misses the first free throw.
Great work there from Erin just to bounce the ball back off Kiata's net just to get the basketball back and drawing the foul.
Misses the pair.
Oh, but that's a missed opportunity, Mike.
4 from 6 for Ruby Erin from the line tonight. 8 points her tally. Ferris draws the foul. Foul on 14. And it's Georgie Salinger, and that's her third. So she's in a spot of bother, and Port will go to the bench.
2 players on 3 fouls for the...
Yes. McAnally and Salinger now, as Salinger takes a seat. Luca Pryor comes back in.
Bonus for both these sides for the rest of this half here, Mike.
Yes. Makes the first. Does Gabby Ferris. Oh, the second rattles out. So she's got 3 from 4 from the line. 5 points. Reynolds. Erin for 3. No. Erin gets the ball back for the Dolphins. We've got a jump ball once again, so it should be Port ball. It'll be Waves ball.
I'm witnessing a record in front of me, Mike. I have never seen possession arrows changed.
That's 5 times we've had a possession arrow change. Both teams in the bonus, 1:55 remaining. Port 34, Waves 30. Katia. Oh, we've got a foul. Number 12, Tiffany Reynolds. That's her second. No, that's her third. So another one in foul trouble.
Oh, wow.
And they wouldn't want to lose Reynolds early. Salinger and Reynolds join McAnally with 3 fouls each.
Definitely really tested for the Dolphins, Mike, with 3 players on 3 fouls.
Reynolds takes a seat on the bench. So it'll be Katia at the line for 2. makes the first. Shooting at 50% so far tonight from the line, Lini Katia. The second rattles out. She goes at her average, 50%, 2 from 4 tonight. Erin with the Hail Mary. Doesn't get it, but the prayers are answered with the ball coming back. Erin holds it for, thought about the 3. There was nearly a travel there.
Look.
This time there is the travel, the basketball gods working in mysterious ways. Thought she travelled the first time, but the second one wasn't by her, but it was called. So the Waves trail by 3, 1:27 remaining first half. Maddie Goddard. Inside, Katia gets the 2, nice play.
Nice, simple, got to keep feeding the ball in that paint.
6 points for Lini Katia. Dolphins lead by 1, 1:05 to go. Turned over, we've got a foul here. Got a feeling that's on number 7. Luca Pryor with her second. And it'll be the other number 7 to the line, Emma Bailey, to try and put the Waves back in front with 1:03 remaining in the first half. 1 point game here at Niagara Park. Banks it in for the first. First point of the night for Emma Bailey. And doubles down on that. 2 from 2. 1:03 remaining. Port leads it, and Port trails by a point. 35-34, Waves have it. Erin directing traffic. The crowd calls for defence. McElroy, right corner 3 was nothing but fresh air there. That was Marianne Alexander taking the shot. She's come on for the first time tonight. Pulls down the rebound at the other end. Now Ruby Erin. Holds it up. Kicks it out. Measured 3. No, too deep. Rebound Alexander. Another crack for 3. This time it drops. That was 3 for Callie Gillard.
Second for the Dolphins.
Yes, and she's got both of them. She goes to a game-high 10 points. Final play of the first half. Can the Waves level it up? Ferris drives. No foul. The ball will go out half-time here at Niagara Park. We draw breath. The home side trails by a bucket at the main break. At half-time, Central Coast 35, Port Macquarie 37. So doing some quick maths, Waves 15 points in the second quarter, Dolphins 19. So they win that quarter 19-15, the Dolphins. And they lead by 2 as we head to the rooms.
Dolphins, to me, look like the better team in that first half. They're like I said, I like the ball movement, and I like how they feed into the ball into the post. And again, just those easy baskets into the paint. They haven't committed a lot of turnovers. I think for me, what I'm liking from the Central Coast Waves is they're not afraid to go. Once they get the turn, they quickly go down to the floor. But to me, I think what's letting them down, it's their decisions with the ball. Just to me, it's like they've had a lot of turnovers, especially once they try to feed the ball inside the paint. But like to me, is they've got to commit inside the paint, keep giving the ball to Katia and just let her do her work in the paint, try and speed around and look for that open options. But I know it's weird to say, it's a bit of 50-50 which team will be the happier heading towards the break.
I don't think either team would be overly disappointed if the turnovers is the one thing that I keep thinking, that you mentioned at quarter time, the turnovers is the one thing that needs addressing. Both teams need to cut down the turnover count.
Because it's just like, because to me, just it looks simple, but just at the same time, because we saw, as expected, early stage, we saw the jitters and stuff. You expect the turnovers there, but, you know, as soon as the pace, there's, oh no, Mike.
Does that mean the wave has taken a tumble? Does that mean it's become a breaker?
Oh no, I think it has, Mike, but it's back on its feet.
That's good.
But I was saying, like, it's just, to me, second half adjustments. I think both teams got to try and minimise the turnovers. But as well, too, I think you can say their defences have been both bad. Either sides, they've been quick to get into loose balls. I just feel at the moment, again, which teams can try and cut down on turnovers. Because that, I don't know, but both these sides have been really guilty of it, especially in that first half.
Basketball New South Wales would like to extend a big thank you to their official partners for the 2025 season. Wilson, New South Wales Office of Sport, iAthletic, Soul Sports, GTK, PCYC and the New South Wales Government. Thank you one and all for your support this year of New South Wales basketball. And of course, the proud naming rights partner of the NBL 1 competition, especially in the East, is Mitsubishi Motors. Head into your local dealer to see the full range of Mitsubishi vehicles and Australia's first 10-year warranty. And of course, JP, I know you're a gamer. Basketball New South Wales has teamed up with NBA 2K in an exciting new partnership. Stay tuned for more ways to connect your love of the game on and off the court. Of course, we want to encourage kids to play basketball, so let's get 1,000 new kids facing financial difficulties on courts around New South Wales. Donate today. Search Donate Dream Hoops 1000. And that ball that's been working tonight is a Wilson basketball. It is the official ball partner of Basketball New South Wales. This is a ball for the ballers. The official Wilson NBL 1 East game ball is now available. Search wilson.com/BNSW basketballs to purchase yours today. Soul Sports are the official supplier of officiating and Basketball New South Wales staff apparel. Check out their range online at soulsports.au. And iAthletic are the official partner for Basketball New South Wales high performance programs and merchandising. Head online to iathletic.com.au. And of course, JP, we're always looking to get more people on the courts playing basketball. You can find your team with Basketball New South Wales, over 80 associations statewide. To find yours, bnsw.com.au and join a squad. And of course, follow Basketball New South Wales on social media for all the latest news and action from here at Niagara Park. And of course, the Waratah finals are on tomorrow here on the New South Wales Central Coast. Two venues, Guzman y Gomez Stadium and here at Niagara Park. Over 20 teams, two massive days, and nothing but wall-to-wall basketball. Be there and feel the energy. We're feeling it.
Energy, Mike. Get the energy.
Tickets are on sale now. Head to the website for more. And if you want to get involved, all the upcoming events, courses, and tournaments can be found online, bnsw.com.au/events for what's coming up near you. The crowd getting whipped up here at Central Coast Wave Stadium, Niagara Park. I think the court announcer's having a bit of fun with the mascot and the kids on the court at halftime.
Just a halftime report, the mascot is okay.
Yes. I think we might have an issue with the play-out system somehow.
Someone's having trouble with their Bluetooth, Mike.
Yes, I think they might be.
Oh, no.
I think I'd give it away.
Or what's that thing they used to play in schools? Once the music stops, you have to do like a freeze.
Oh,
I'm trying to think. Oh, I remember that in primary school.
No.
Oh, goodness gracious me!
Can't help you there.
I know.
So 37-35, Port Macquarie leads Central Coast. The Waves are back, making their way back out for the second half. Port Macquarie took a minute or two before they went into the rooms at halftime. So they should be out shortly. But a fascinating game. This one really The scoreboard shows how tight it is, and it is that sort of game. It's going to come down to one play, you suspect, late in the fourth quarter.
And which team can execute that in the half court? It feels like that's the way this game is going. It's just, I know we sound like a broken record. Both these teams are really going to cut down on their turnovers.
Yeah, that's the big thing. If they can cut down the turnovers, I certainly think, and I would put away the three ball for
both sides, yes.
Several minutes, put it away for a long time, and just focus on the inside ball.
Keep feeding the ball in the paint. That's where both teams are very dangerous.
Yep, work it into the paint. Just watching Lenny Katia. Joni Whitwer finally hits one from outside, but it won't count. Just trying to get a... Now she's starting to stroke them, so maybe the halftime break was what they needed.
You know, I was just thinking to myself, if I took the headphones off and shooting freeze, most of them would be air balls, Mike. I'm happy to say it. My shooting is just trailer park trash.
Yes, mine's not much better, but I did have a good block back in the day. Could block a corner three, even though I hashtag 5'8.5", could block a three from the corner.
Oh wow, that's impressive. I do say this.
Mind you, that was in high school. Cool. Back in the dark days.
Oh, speaking of high school, in year 7, I got Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, very good.
Still to this day, I still don't know how.
You're not the only one. 2 minutes remaining in the halftime break. 37-35, Dolphins lead the Waves in this sudden death semi-final. The other match, Canberra and Queanbeyan, the Nationals Academy, taking on Queanbeyan at Terrigal. It's all fun and games here. Getting plenty of advice. The Waves. Referees pointing out, but down to one team. I guess that constitutes a...
well, the referees are here.
The Waves, the Dolphins running out of the rooms to get back in time for the second half. I don't know what the rules are. Does the result stand? Because it would go against the home team.
Oh, we don't need to go that far, Mike.
No, well, I'm just looking at this. There were no players, but they're behind on the scoreboard. So how does that work? So the Waves have got 4 on the court, or 3 on the court, sorry. There's a few more coming very quickly, I suspect.
Casual start to the second half, Mike.
Yes. Still got 25 seconds, so there's enough time. I think one of the players just running back to the rooms for a moment. It'll be Port Macquarie ball to start the second half. The Waves getting, the Dolphins getting caught a little bit short with numbers. Just doing a quick head count, they have got 5. Tiffany Reynolds in front of us to get play underway for the second half. Dolphins lead it by 2. And we're away for the second half here at Niagara Park. Ruby Aaron opening possession. Chelsea McCurdy. Now back Jasmine King. McCurdy puts it on the floor. Shot clock to 8. Aaron McCurdy. Nice little 1-2. Good start to the half for the Port Macquarie Dolphins. They extend their lead to 4 points. Joni Whitwer left side for 3. Count that. She was stroking them in the break. She's felt that form. That's her first 3 of the night. She's up to 9 points.
Second free for the Waves, if I'm correct there, Mike?
On my count, yes. Ruby Aaron to return serve. Oh! Did everything bar drop. Foul comes on McCurdy. Foul's on 33. Paris Whitworth, that's her 3rd. And it'll be Chelsea McCurdy to the line for 2. This is the first. To make it a 2-point lead. That was not very pretty either, but Reynolds with the rebound. Reynolds out the back for Pryor. Back to Aaron. Oh! Jams it into the corner. And I think that'll be a possession arrow going the way of Port Macquarie.
We have a wedgie. We have a wedgie.
Central Coast getting the possession arrow this time.
I'm seeing a wedgie. I cannot believe it.
So they're just going to knock the Wilson basketball out. A little bit of handiwork there. We're right to get back underway. Katie Bailey gives it off to Joni Whitwer. Katie Bailey thought about the drive. They work it through the hands. Linny Katia inside, off the glass, count that for 2. Nice play there from Linny Katia. Up to 8 points. 40 plays 39, Waves by 1. Home fans getting noisy here at Niagara Park in the second half. Loose pass. Another loose pass, intercepted by Joni Whitwer. Now to Paris. Paris Whitwer, screen from Katia, kicks out to Joni. No sign of Chachi tonight. Draws the foul though.
It looks like, Mike, they've got their message after the breaks is we've got to cut into the paint, get the fouls, and both these sides have decided let's go into the paint, try and commit fouls, and both teams have started executing at the early stages here of this third term.
Foul on McCurdy, that's her second. Joni Whitwer misses the first. Makes the second. 5 from 6 for the line for Joni Whitwer. 10 points her tally tonight. Reynolds. Ruby Aaron. Reynolds once again. Clock down to 10. Oh, that one's too far. Jasmine King couldn't reel it in. Katia holds it. Dishes off. Joni Whitwer kicks out Paris Whitwer for 3. Paris Whitwer hits her second of the night. 6 points.
will just trickle out of bounds. Dolphins will have the ball. Oh,
just having a breather. Comes back in, replacing Taylor Pettit, who has 3 fouls. Dolphins ball, sideline. Pryor. Aaron takes on Katia, doesn't get the bounce. Draws the foul on Lenny Katia, that's her first. So Ruby Aaron to the line for 2. Has 8 points tonight. Does the point guard. Makes the first. 5 from 7 from the stripe tonight. Ruby Aaron looking to make it 75%. And does. Ruby Aaron with 10 points for the Dolphins. Worked around by Gabby Ferris, puts it up, couldn't make it count. Reynolds at the other end. Run and gun from Tiffany Reynolds, draws the foul and 2. And 1 to come for Tiffany Reynolds.
Going coast to coast. She only had one thing in her mind, is I'm getting that basket via the layup.
She's on 8 points, Tiffany Reynolds. Needs to lift in the second half.
And playing well with the 4 fouls as well too, Mike.
Yes. Makes the bonus. %60 from the line tonight, Tiffany Reynolds. Has 9 points. Waves and Port all level. Lenny Katia. I think that was a travel, it was. A little bit too much of a Euro step there and turns it over. What Waves concede possession, scores a level, 4:59 remaining in the third, 46-46. Ruby Aaron, left-hand side. Luca Pryor. The defense chant goes up around Niagara Park. Aaron, right-hand side, kicks it inside. McCurdy knocks him over. Counted and 1. That should be on Katie Bailey. That's her second for the night. And it'll be McCurdy to the line for the and 1. Doesn't make it, but Tiffany Reynolds with the rebound. Missed all 3 shots tonight from the line, Chelsea McCurdy. Dolphins lead by 2. 4:33 remaining, third quarter. Lenny Katia. Maddie Goddard for 3, like the look of it. Waves with the offensive rebound. Emma Bailey to Katie. Takes them on, doesn't get the delivery she wanted. Reynolds at the other end. McCurdy, stop, prop, shot, no. Swings it right-hand side once again. That one doesn't go either for the Waves. That was, I think that's Jamie Pate sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side of the sheet. That's Georgie Salinger. Now it's Gabby Ferris for the Waves, driving on that play and puts it in for 2 more. Just starting to get a little bit comfortable here, the Waves. Now it's Salinger, kicks it out. Aaron, shot clock to 9, goes down. Ball stays in, Waves ball. 48-48, 3 1/4 to go in the third. It's all on the line here at Niagara Park tonight. Mike Sheen and Justin Pineda with you for the call on the Basketball New South Wales YouTube channel. Wholesale changes for the Waves. Katia and Goddard taking a seat along with Katie Bailey. Checking in is Jamie Pate. Timeout Timeout Dolphins. It's their first of the half.
Liking adjustments. Both these teams willing to feed the ball into the paint. They still have the odd turnover, but both these teams have minimised it. It's still that run and gun, which I'm not sure which team will favour that pace, Mike, to be honest.
No.
But like 48-48, 3:13 left in the third. And looks like the waiver will be at the bonus for the rest of this quarter as well. I'm very impressed of Reynolds with the 4 fouls. She's keeping her discipline well on that defensive end of the floor.
I thought Chelsea McCurdy for the Dolphins has done a good job inside. Up against Linny Katia. Waves ball from the side. Joni Whitwer kicks it out. Xanthi Fitzgerald. Ferris. Shot clock to 9. Emma Bailey down to 5. The shot comes in for 3. That was Jamie Pate, her first effort of the night. It was offline. Now Reynolds. Ruby Erin. Little baseline floater there was a nice one from Callie Gillard.
Nice little touch, trickling down the net.
12 points for Callie Gillard. Dolphins lead it by 2, 2.5 to go in the third. Ferris on the turn. Reynolds aggressively pulls down the defensive rebound. Crowd trying to rally the home side here. Ruby Erin gives away the charge. It's only her second, so she's in no trouble coming into the back end of this one. 2:11 remaining in the third. Port Macquarie 50, Central Coast 48. Got a good one here at Niagara Park tonight. Fitzgerald for 3, count that. That's big. Xanthi Fitzgerald. 6 points for her, and what a time to do it. The pass from Ferris was beautiful.
The 5th lead change in this game, Mike.
Now the inside drive there from Gillard draws the foul. That's Jamie Pate, her first personal foul. Gillard to the line for 2. Makes the first. 13 points for Kelly Gillard so far tonight. Make it 14. 2 of 2 from the line. She's hit all 4 of her shots from the stripe tonight. And it's a 1-point game with 1:35 to go. Port Macquarie 52, Central Coast 51. Turned over and won back by the Waves. What can they do with it here? It's Ferris. Whitwer, that's Joni. Fitzgerald through the hands. Corner 3 was nice from Jamie Pate, but wasn't going. At the other end, it's all action here at Niagara Park tonight. Now the Waves settle it down. Gabby Ferris inside a minute to go. Emma Bailey takes on 2. Draws the foul. Fouls on 14 is the call. Georgie Salinger, that's her 4th. So 2 Dolphins in foul trouble late in the third quarter, and they're going to go to the bench here. Substitution for the Dolphins. Salinger takes a seat. And Marianne Alexander checks back in. Floor wipers doing their work.
I think we've seen Pride doing a bit of line-up in as well too. 14, fresh 14 here for the Wave.
What can they do with that?
Oh dear.
That one ends up in row 2. Dolphins ball, they lead by a point, 47.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Dolphins can really put some pressure on the Waves here with a possession and a score. Nice little turn around, did a lap of honour, didn't want to go. Kelly Gillard couldn't get it to roll her way. Now the Waves through the hands. Fitzgerald turns it over. Ruby Aaron. Shot clock about 2 seconds inside the game clock, which is down to 20 seconds. Aaron drives, draws the foul. That's on Joni Whitwer. It's her third. So it'll be Ruby Aaron to the line for 2. Makes the first. Tenth free throw of the night for Ruby Aaron. She's made 8, but it did a lap of honour and decided to take the trophy after all.
Gold, Michaels, gold.
12 points to Ruby Aaron. 54-51, Waves trail. Shot clock is off, 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Doesn't need to be a 3, just needs to be a smart shot.
3 would do the psychological damage. They throw it up. The foul is drawn there. I think that's on Aaron. 34, Aaron, that's her third. And it'll be Gabby Ferris to the line. Makes the first.
Mike, I'm conceding I think it's 3 or 4 Dolphin players are in real foul trouble if I'm talking.
Yes, we'll get to that in a moment. Ferris misses the second. 1 of 2 from the line for her. 8 points for Gabby Ferris. 2.6 on the clock for the Dolphins. Reynolds hustles up court. Can she get the half quarter away? Oh, that wasn't far off. That was not far away at 3/4 time. And we've got a blockbuster here at Niagara Park tonight. With 10 minutes to go in the women's semi-final. Port Macquarie 54, Central Coast 52, Justin Pineda.
The adjustments was, and I thought they would be doing it. They brought the ball into the paint. Both these sides have done it well. Not a lot of turnovers. Both these teams have done well handling the ball well. I just think at the moment, we're going to see in the next 10 minutes here, Mike, which team is going to have to execute in the half court. You don't think the way of this pace is going is just going to be up and down now. If you feel like which team is going to execute in the half court will win this game.
17 points apiece in the third quarter.
17 points apiece.
So 17 all third quarter. It was 37-35 at the half, 54-52 with 10 to go.
Mike, call me straight. I wouldn't be surprised if we're heading to overtime.
Wouldn't surprise me at all, JP. Would not surprise me in the least. On my count, we've got Johnny Whitwer with 10 points for the Waves. Katie Bailey with 8, along with Gabby Ferris and Linny Katia. For the Dolphins, no surprise that Kelly Gillard has 14, Ruby Aaron 12, and Tiffany Reynolds 9 on my count. It's not official, but
As they say in the boxing terminology, the unofficial scoreboard.
Yes, the unofficial scoreboard in operation. Crowd getting behind the Waves here in the final 10 minutes.
It's just, I'm just looking, I think it's Reynolds with the 4 fouls. Kenshi.
Reynolds and Salinger with
4 fouls. If
Ruby Aaron has 3. And it's Aaron with the possession. Underway in the final 10 minutes for one of these teams. Reynolds kicks it out through the hands. Travelling call.
Too many steps.
Decided to do some Lou Reed and take a walk on the wild side. No. No. Just leave that alone. Gabby Ferris for the Waves. They're down by 2. Inside turnaround jumper was a nice one from Taylor Pettit. Couldn't get it to drop. Now the Waves on defence. Reynolds, nothing but fresh air out of bounds off Gillard. We've had 31 seconds in the 4th quarter. No change to the score. Waves 52, Dolphins 54. Katie Bailey brings it up for the Waves to Emma. Now it's Fitzgerald driving, draws the foul. That's Reynolds. No. Dolphins fans are applauding here. We've got an issue here for Fitzgerald. Let's hope it's not too serious. Oh, she's in trouble here. Fitzgerald heading straight to the bench. So it was a charge, not a block. So Fitzgerald drew the foul. It's her first. So it'll be Reynolds to take it from the baseline. 9:11 remaining, 54-52. This one's on a knife edge. Ruby Aaron into the front court. The coach trying to rally the fans, supporting the navy blue. Aaron to the free throw line for 2 and count it. Fouls on Taylor Pettit, that's her 4th.
Got to a spot, stopped on the dime. Nice little flow to touch.
Ruby Aaron has 14 points, misses the free throw, but the rebound goes the way of Reynolds. Shot clock down to 10. And that's out of bounds off Gillard. So no damage done. It's a 4-point lead to the Dolphins. 56 plays 52. 8:48 remaining in regulation. You get the feeling we're in for some OT tonight. Don't know if we get an overtime allowance here, JP. Might have to find out about that.
We'll check after the game, Mike.
Yeah, we'll check afterwards. Shot goes up from the Dolphins, doesn't count. That was Jordan McAnally putting up the tough drive to the bucket. Ferris gets it back, takes on Aaron, spins, throws it up. Optimistic at best from Gabby Ferris. She's had a good game tonight. There's the number 12. Now the Dolphins trying to extend their lead. Aaron inside to Reynolds. Now it's Pryor. Back to Reynolds for 3. That's off the front end. Easily rebounded by Taylor Pettit. Ferris playing point guard. Katie Bailey. Drives. Put back from Pettit, doesn't go.
Pace is slowing down here, Mike.
Yes, both sides know what's on offer here. Spotting tomorrow's grand final at Terrigal, 1 o'clock. Catch it on the Basketball New South Wales YouTube channel. Gillard drives, travel. And we've got subs on both sides. Chelsea McCurdy among those coming in. Kelly Gillard taking a break. Picked up 14 points tonight, Kelly Gillard, working hard inside, along with Ruby Erin. Goddard. The three ball from the corner is good from Joni Whitwer. She's hit another one. That puts them back in the game. She's got 13 points. It's a one-pointer. 6:50 remaining. Dolphins lead at 56-55.
4-3 for the Waves in this game, and could have come at a better time.
They thought about the three there. Port Macquarie, it's been stolen by the Waves. Maddie Goddard drives on Erin, draws the foul, and goes to the line. Ruby Erin's now got 4.
Third player on 4 fouls.
Salinger, Reynolds and Erin all on 4.
You've got to ride it out here.
Well, it's all or nothing, isn't it? First one misses there from Maddie Goddard. Misses the pair. That's a big miss in the context of the game. The Waves get it back though. Paris Whitwer back on the court. Goddard for 3. Looked good. No deal there. They're trying to rally behind the Waves. They trail by a point. Controlled by McAnally. Reynolds, shot clock to 6. A long 3 doesn't go. Now the Waves, Katie Bailey does well to control it. Nearly lost the handle. Paris Whitwer. Katia back on the court as well. Shot clock down to 3 and 2. Katie Bailey sets for 3. The Waves retake the lead. Timeout, Dolphins. Katie Bailey hits the 3 to give the Waves the 2-point lead. She's got 11. The Waves lead at 58-56.
Just that nice ball movement there, Mike, there from the Wave. Just execute that 3. And just sit up there. Top of the key, wide open. Oh, why not? I'll shoot the 3. All bottom of the net. Home side leading here by 2. It's
5.5 to go, 2-point game.
It is a very, from a strategy rise here from Port Macquarie. You've got 2 players on 4 fouls. 3 players on 4. A couple of players on 2. I'm impressed with Reynolds how she's keeping her discipline. It's just at the moment, it's got, I can see it's settled in hard court, but I'm liking how both these teams have cut down their turnovers since from the halftime break. To me, by my count, it's probably less than 5 for both these sides combined.
Yeah, it's been very impressive with the handling in the second half. This has been a fascinating game and a long way to run in this. 5.5 to go on the tickety-tock. The home side by a bucket. Ruby Erin brings it up for the Dolphins. Gets it back. Look to go inside, back to Erin. She cleans up the crumbs. Turns it over, Paris Whitwer. That's gone off Oh, I thought that came off the Dolphins last. They get the ball.
Maybe when she was trying to pass it, it was
I
probably
thought the
last
last touch was off the Dolphins, but they get the ball back here, Port Macquarie. 5:16 to go, 58-56, they trail.
Fresh 14.
Shot clock down to 8. Reynolds having a look. Thought about the 3. Drives. Dishes. They need to get it up quickly. And time has run out. The shot clock goes off. No wonder they didn't hear it with the noise here at Niagara Park. The Waves, 5 minutes and change from a grand final tomorrow at Terrigal. Just up the road from here. Paris Whitwer drives. Takes on Reynolds, draws the foul. That'll be good night nurse for that's Tiffany Reynolds, that's her 4th. Okay, now she's on 4. Paris Whitwer to the line for 2. Makes the first. 3-point lead for the Waves. That's what it stays at, but Whitwer gets the rebound. Paris Whitwer with possession. Katia setting the screen. They switch around. Shot clock at 3. Katie Bailey has to get busy, draws the foul. Basket doesn't count. Foul's on 14. That's Georgie Salinger. And on my count, that's 5. She's out. Tiffany Salinger, or Georgie Salinger rather. No points, 5 fouls. I've got her only having the 1 shot. Coming in is Luca Pryor, checking in to replace Georgie Salinger. She's out. Katia. Inside, wheeling, dealing, scoring, 2 more. She adds to her tally. She goes up to 10 points.
Largest lead for the Wave for this game.
Out to 5, 4:20 remaining. What have the Dolphins got? Nothing on that play. That was Cara McElroy putting up the shot. Now it's Whitwer once again for the Waves, directing traffic. Shot clock working into single figures. Joni for 3, no. Katia the rebound, can't put it back. And we've got a whistle. It'll be Dolphins ball. And who is that foul on? 22? 20,
for the Wave.
Yeah, 22, that's Lenny Katia, her 2nd. Ruby Aaron driving, runs into a wall of navy blue, tried to kick it out, couldn't find Reynolds. Maddie Goddard slows it down. Paris Whitwer, 3:36 remaining, 5 points the margin in favour of the home side. Joni for 3, looks good off to the right. The Dolphins need to score on this possession. Reynolds barking orders, had her pocket picked and turned it over. The Waves come away with it. Paris Whitwer takes on the Port Macquarie defence, settles it. Joni has a look, screen set by Paris. Katia decides the long 2's on, doesn't go. Joni, the turnaround, doesn't go. Body's on the deck, ball's out of bounds. Dolphins get it.
Katia's still on the floor. She's slowly back on his feet. Holding on to a 5-point lead with 2:57 left to go. Both these teams will have 2 fouls until the bonus. The Waves have still got all 3 timeouts remaining.
Yes, Dolphins have 1. Katia takes a break. Now the Dolphins, what can they do here? McElroy, Reynolds Drives inside, tried to hit the floater. Out of bounds, Waves ball. They're getting desperate here, Port Macquarie. 2:41 remaining. They need some composure.
Don't need to force it, just look for the smart shot. Don't need to be hero plays.
No, certainly not. There's a nice play for two more for the Waves. I think that might have been Joni Whitwer for two. Crowd really coming to life here at Niagara Park. Port Macquarie under the pump, down 7. Tried to find Erin, couldn't find her. Waves come away with it. Reaching foul on Ruby Erin, and I think that's 5 on Ruby as well. Yes, it is. Ruby Erin checks out. 5 fouls for Ruby Erin. Timeout Dolphins as well. So that's the last timeout for the Dolphins. And substitutions being made as well. JP, 2:05 to go. 7 points the margin in favour of the Central Coast Waves.
Clock is their friend here for the Central Coast. You said it just a few moments ago that now the Port Macquarie Dolphins have got to force the issues. It's just the way that the Wave have been getting their basket is just from a missed shot, just running down the clock and getting those layups. Port Macquarie have got 2 players fouled out, so it's interesting. It's just composure from Wave. Use the 24, jack up the shot with maybe 2 or 3 seconds left to go on the clock. And it's just Port Macquarie now have just got to, probably in the next 2 minutes and change, is probably got to press up the defence, suffocate, full-court press, double team, all the defensive stops. But, these fans, they're not chanting away. They're two buck and change away from a grand final spot.
They are. It'll either be the Nationals or the Roadrunners tomorrow in the grand final. Waves to inbound from the side. Katie Bailey. She's been good tonight. Katie Bailey had 11 points to her credit on our sheet. Harris Whitwer swings it around. Kicks it back to Katie Bailey. They kick it out. The 3 from Joni Whitwer would have been massive. They get the offensive rebound. That's a big play from the Waves. Harris Whitwer thought about the 3 for a moment, decides against it. Katie Bailey for 3 would bring the house down, out of bounds. Did that take a deflection? I've got it going yellow. I thought it came off Waves last. And that's what the referees have ruled. 90 seconds, 7 points, simple equation. Dolphins must score here. Crowd really rallying behind the Central Coast Waves. Reynolds, 3 doesn't go. Probably not the right play there from Reynolds.
Got to use clock here, the Wave. Got to use clock.
Ferris. Katie Bailey. Harris Whitwer. Gives it off. The 3 ball is in! 10 points time. No, we've got subs. But that was a big 3.
It's nothing but the bottom of the net.
I think that was Gabby Ferris for the 3. Or was it Joni?
The biggest lead of the game. It could have come at a better time here for the home side.
I think it was Joni Whitwer. She's got 18 on the night. 46 seconds and counting. Port Macquarie needs a small miracle. The putback doesn't go, but they draw the foul. Kelly Gillard. Fouls on number 12. That's Gabby Ferris, her second. Not in any real trouble. 10 points, they're not home yet, the Waves. First one rattles in. Gillard, 15 points. Make it 16. 6 of 6 from the stripe tonight for Kelly Gillard. 8 points the margin, 40 seconds. They need to force a turnover and quickly. Waves happy to take the time. Share it around. Paris Whitwer knows they're close.
Clock malfunction.
I'm not sure what's happened here, but the referee's called time. 27.8 remaining. The shot clock at this end has
Flickered.
Shorted out once again, so it'll be Waves ball from the side.
Sure.
8 points the margin, 27.9 on the clock, 9 on the shot clock. They finally get it in the Waves. Goddard, she's been good tonight. Paris Whitwer for 3. Tried to bank it home. Rebound, Katie Bailey, whistle. Maddie Goddard 0 for 4 in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure who picked up the foul, but it might have been Janie Whitwer with her 4th. That can't be right with Waves on the line. So McAnally with 4 for the Dolphins. Whitwer hits, in fact, Katie Bailey hits the first from the line. 12 points for her. Make it 13. The Breakers dozen from Katie Bailey tonight. Long 3 was optimistic at best. In Central Coast, the shot clock is off. They'll get it over the half court and slow it up. They know they're home. The 3 from Ferris doesn't go. Central Coast are going to the grand final. Full time here at Niagara Park. Central Coast Waves 68. Port Macquarie Dolphins 58. Justin Pineda.
Just the execution from the Wave. Mid stages through that fourth quarter did the damage, and as well too, just those missed shots midway through the fourth for the Macquarie cost them. Just made those clean baskets, especially from the fast break, just right me down the court, making the decisions. They cut down on their turnovers, they made the smart shots, and they made the big time 3 when it counts during that fourth quarter stretch. And that's how, to me, Mike, that the Central Coast Waves moving on to tomorrow's afternoon GF.
Port Macquarie 16-4 against them in the fourth quarter.